Hello everyone, welcome to the Active for Life online studio. Today we are going to be working our hips, glutes, and thighs with some weights. Today I'm going to be picking up a little bit of a heavier weight because I'm not going to be lifting it up over my head so much. I'm going to be using it more to add weight to my body in my stronger joints, in my legs, in my hips. So I'm going to be picking up a 5-pound weight. You can of course stick with a smaller weight, or you can upgrade it. You can use whatever feels right for you. Always make sure you're using a weight that you feel comfortable using. If you're not sure which weight to use something that you think maybe is going to be a little bit too light. Use it for the whole workout and then judge how you feel about that weight, because you can always pick up a heavier weight next time if today's workout happens to be too easy for you. So working out your legs and glutes is a little bit different when you're using weights than it is for your arms, because obviously you're holding the weight in your arms and lifting, and that's usually where hand weights come in handy. But when you are working your legs, there's still a lot of ways where it helps to build stability and core balance, and while adding a little bit extra weight to the legs. So I've got my little 5 pounds here. For some of them we're going to be using only one at a time, but we will go through it as we go. We are going to start with a bit of a longer warm-up for our legs today. So we're going to start standing at the head of our mat. We're going to start with a few big deep breaths in and getting ourselves centered into our workout today, convincing ourselves we are ready to work out today. Breathing in and exhale as much air as possible. Set your intentions for this workout. What are you hoping to get out of this? And let your mind connect with your body, feeling out how it's really feeling. And we're going to take a deep breath in, bring our arms up over our head, and forward fold down, and let it reach. We're going to loosen up some of those tight muscles in the hamstrings. I don't know about you, mine are always tight. And stretch and relax and breathe. We're going to come up, reach our arms up, and forward fold again. We're going to do 3 forward folds, nice and flowy. Get those hips moving. We're going to be doing a few exercises that take us through this exact motion, and bringing it down and walking your hands forward out into downward dog. Take that moment to stretch there. Pushing your heels down into the ground, pedaling your feet out. Spread your fingers wide into that mat, push back so your ears are between your shoulders. And then flow it forward into a plank, lower down from the plank, and push up into upward dog. Stretch out those hip flexors. And come down again. Push up into upward facing dog. Or sorry, downward facing dog. Always getting those two mixed up. We're going to do a little bit of hip mobility. We're going to tuck that knee forward, kick it back. We're going to do that a couple times on each side. In your downward dog position, tucking knee, kicking it back, warming up those hips. And switch sides, tucking the other side in and kicking back. And And bring it down onto your hands and knees. Give your hands a little bit of a break there, your wrists. And we are going to just do a little rotation with our leg, rotating our hip around, lifting it up to the side, back, and down. And switching sides, lifting it up, back, and down. Really getting those hip joints moving. They're going to be the focus of most of our exercises today. And then push back up into downward dog. Step one foot forward and twist so that you are in a wide leg forward bend. Really let yourself hang down there, stretching more into the inner thighs than the back. We're gonna do a few little low lunges. So stretching out on one side, point those toes up, and then coming up again to center and dropping down to the other side, pointing your toes up. And back and forth again. Once more. And rolling around and up to center. Walk your feet in so you're in a regular forward fold in the center of your mat, and slowly come back up. And reaching up above. And letting it relax. All right, first workout here today is going to challenge your balance. So go ahead and pick up those weights. We're going to keep these weights nicely at our sides. We are going to be lifting one knee and then kicking it back, lifting it up above, and letting that weight pull us forward a little bit, down to the ground, leg up nice and straight, and then coming back to center. Sorry, it's a little hard to do that and talk. All right, so we're going to be doing 5 on each side, 10 in total. You're going to be lifting one knee, kicking it back, nice and slowly coming down towards the ground, and back up again. And switching sides, lifting that knee up as high as it can go, kicking it back, and rolling yourselves forward, lifting that leg up behind you, and then back to center. This is a lot of balance work here. So, this is the second one on this side. You really gotta hold in that stability, keep your core tight and engaged. Move through this without falling over. It's a lot of ankle and knee stability as well. That's 5. And 6. Whoops. And 6. Sorry, that was 7 actually. Brain's not fully with it today. 8. 9. And 10. And back up. All right, and now we are going to turn. So you're lengthwise in your mat. Spread your feet a little wider apart. We're going to do some side lunges. We're going to do a very flowy version of side lunges. So again, with those weights in your hands hanging down, you're gonna flow over to one side, reaching them down towards your ankles, coming back up, and flow it to the other side and back. So we're gonna do 10 of these, 5 on each side. When you're ready, breathing in, breathing out, lower down to one side, and come back up, and to the other, and back up. That's 2, 3. You want to keep your back leg straight up, but keep your back straight. Make sure you're not hunching. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring it back together. We're going to drop one of those weights so that you can hold the weight in between 2 hands. We're going to do some goblet squats and holds. So holding the weight, letting it hang down just in front of your chest here. Whew. Feet just about hip width apart. You're going to be pushing your bum back behind you, regular squat style, keeping those knees in line with the toes and coming back up. We're going to do 5 squats and then a 5-second hold. And then we're going to do 5 squats and a 5-second hold again. So when you're ready, have a good grip on your weight there. And pushing back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're coming down and holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And coming up. And then 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And coming down to hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And coming up. And coming all the way down onto the mat on all fours. Now, this one is an interesting one. This is a donkey kick with a weight. So I just wanted to show you guys some of the ways that you can actually lift weights with your legs. That's going to be the next 3. Tuck that weight just into the knee crease there. Might change up which size of weight you want to use, depending on yourself. Make sure that you got it good and tucked in there so you've got a good grip on it. And we're going to be kicking back up, keeping that leg bent, lifting that weight up behind us, and we're going to do 10 pulses like so. All right, so make sure that you've got it good and in there, because it can fall. Make sure that you've got a nice good grip and good balance there. When you're ready, you're going to lift it up, breathing out, breathing in, and pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, that one felt shaky. And then switch it over to the other leg. Tuck it into that knee crease there. Finding your balance. I've dropped this on my legs before. I really want to make sure I have it. And then gripping it in there, pushing up. We're going to pulse 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let it relax. And pull it out. And then we're going to lay down on our side. As you You can see I've designed this workout to get just a little bit more lower and lower so that I get to end laying down. We're gonna take that weight. You have your bottom knee bent, top leg out straight. I want you to hold on to that weight wherever your arm distance is, because you do need to be able to hold on to it here. I think most people have longer arms than I do. So you're holding this weight on your thigh. You're gonna be lifting up against that weight just as far as you can, and then coming back down. So you don't wanna obviously be like lifting up all the way to the point where the weight is rolling down your leg. You're just lifting up against it, about a 45-degree angle, and coming back down. So when you're ready, we're gonna do 10 of these on each side. Breathe in, breathe out, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep that back straight, hips stacked, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to do our bridge lifts in between, and then we're going to switch to the other side. So we are going to roll onto our backs. I'm going to take a moment, stretch it out here. Just feeling a little stiff this morning. We're going to take that weight, put it right on our pelvis between our pelvic bones, and then we are going to be lifting up into a bridge and coming back down, nice and slow. These ones is always really good to be moving down really slowly because you get a ton more of a workout out of it. And when you are at the top, you want to really make sure you're engaging those glutes, clenching them shut like you've got a fart that you're holding in, and you will get more engagement in those glute muscles. All right, when you're ready, you're coming up, breathing in and breathing out as you come down. We're doing 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and then we are dropping that weight to the side, coming up, switching over for the opposite leg. This is our last workout. Bring that weight, put it up on your hip, bottom leg bent. Make sure that your hips are stacked one on top of the other. You're not leaning back or too far forward. And when you're ready, bringing that leg up, breathing in and out as you come down. Up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. And back down. And roll over onto your back. We're gonna stretch it out. I'm gonna extend my legs fully, give them a nice little shake to start. And then pull both legs in, knees to my chest. And stretch out that lower back. I like to roll a little bit, give that a little bit of massage into my lower back. And then we're going to extend one leg, pulling that other leg in just a little farther, pulling it out to the side, away from your body. And then switching sides and pulling it across your body. Switching sides. Pull that other leg in, nice and close to your chest. And then across, out away from your body. Letting it fall to the side. And then across your body. A little twist. And back in. We're going to put your feet together and drop your knees apart into a nice big butterfly. Stretch out those inner thighs. And bring it back up and in. And then when you're ready, roll to the side and come up to sitting. So there you go, folks. That is your hips, glutes, and thighs workout with weights. It's a nice way to add a little bit extra to those leg workouts if you're training them and getting them a little bit stronger. I hope you enjoyed your workout today, and I will see you guys all next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.